This is Jonathan with Fishing with Faith Outdoors. I'm glad y'all tuned back in today. And so today I want to talk about some stuff coming in the new year. I know I've posted and I've said a few times on my YouTube and Facebook page about having a channel on Rumble? The other YouTube style, I think it's Rumble. But anyway, I don't think I'm gonna do that now. I think I changed my mind on that. I don't know, it's just gonna be too much to try to keep up with everything else I got going on. So scratch that note, that deal. I don't think I'm gonna mess with it, but but I do want to talk about some stuff that's coming in the new year. As far as my channel goes, a lot of things I wanted to do last year just didn't quite happen. New places to fish, which I did do, matter of fact, but not as to where I wanted to go, really. But I did manage to get to a couple places I was really interested in getting to. But anywho, definitely want to try to get some new places. I noticed y'all seen towards the end of the year, I got into some tournament stuff. That's not going to be the focus of this channel, is me fishing tournaments, because there's enough of that goes on, and I don't want to, and I really don't want to get into that groove of, you know, all it is going to be tournament videos, which I may put a few here and there, but I'm not going to film every tournament that I do. I'm going to do some tournaments here and there. It's not something necessary that at first I wanted to get into it, but there's a lot of stuff that goes along with that I am not interested in. For one, the drama and you know, kind of the way it's operated is kind of it just makes it hard for the working man to kind of compete with some of these other people. But anyway, we're not going to get on that subject. You just have to get out there, experience for yourself, and you'll see, either you'll like it or you hate it. So it's just going to want to be one of them deals. Right now, I'm still on the fence with it. We'll see how it goes the rest of this year, or going into the new year. We'll see how it goes. But like I said, tournament fishing is not my objective for this channel. My channel is to simply show you how I fish and what I fish with and what I'm learning to do, so I can share and help with you and show you and share with you my adventures in the outdoors, not just fishing, hunting, anything like hunting. You know, my Civil War reenactments, I'll try to post a few of those here and there, you know, and just doing things outdoors really. But fishing is my, you know, is something I really enjoy doing, so that's what it's focused around of. But hopefully we get some hunting here in the near future. I've been closer now to my daddy's. He's got some land, so hopefully this coming winter I'll be able to film some hunting. So I gotta get set up to do some of that. That's gonna be totally different than how you film fishing. But anyway, like I said, tournaments, that's just gonna be hit and miss type deal. As far as videos on that, that's not gonna be a focus. I am going to try to get to some new places like rivers and maybe some bigger creeks. Maybe some bigger creeks. It's not a whole lot of them down here where I live, but there are plenty of rivers to go on. Yeah, some different lakes. And I'm definitely trying to learn some different techniques that, you know, a lot of people in my area are not doing, far as I know. Maybe some of the tournament guys, but far as I know, a lot of people ain't doing these certain techniques, and I'm definitely going to put them to work and show you how I use it. Let's see, anything else I need to speak on? Not really. You know I got a new kayak, so I've been fishing out of that. A lot of y'all seen that. You know, I'm going to try to get the boat out, you know, get on the boat as well. Again, hunting, that's something that's coming in the near future. I don't know, I think that's about it, really, all the updates I got going into the new year. And everybody knows my channel is focused around, it's Christian based. You know, I'm a Christian follower of Jesus Christ. I believe Jesus Christ God came to this earth in a form of human, as a human in a human body named Jesus, born of a virgin, Her name was Mary, husband Joseph, and he died on the cross for all our sins. Everyone in the world and everyone that ever been born, everyone that was ever been born in this world or living in this world is able to be saved and baptized and believe unto the Lord Jesus Christ, your personal Savior. You're saved. He came to this world to do that for every human being. Doesn't matter what you did, the extent you did it at, you're able to be saved. You do have to carry out the punishments that the crimes you committed or the things you done. You reap what you sow, you know, but that's a whole different topic. But the point being is Jesus died for every human being that ever walked this earth. Living, now there ain't nothing you can do about the dead. Once you're dead, if you ain't made that choice, it's heaven or hell. So you choose Jesus, you go to heaven. If you don't choose Jesus, you go to hell. It's that simple. That is the Holy Bible. That is what's in the Holy Bible. Preferably a King James, but God will work through you. Whatever Bible you're reading in, that's the Word. But anyway, so that's what the base of this channel is. The main base of this channel is, you know, as far as outdoors activities, that's what I wanted this channel to be on. But anyway, so we're just going to fumble around with some fishing gear and all. So while I'm standing here with this stuff in my hand, I want to show y'all something real quick. I'm tying on what's called a free rig. It is a weight that floats on your line. I've been doing a lot of studying in this, watching a lot of videos on this deal, and I think it's one of these techniques that's really not used a lot, because if you ain't watching YouTube videos, you're not seeing this rig. So that's a plus for me or anybody if you're not watching or you're not in a tournament circuit. But a lot of people's not using it, don't know how to use it. So there you go, another techniques that fish are not seeing. But anyway, the free rig is just a sliding weight, and you see this is just a regular old sliding sinker. And the trick is with these sinkers, you don't have to buy the drop shot sinkers that's got the round eye in it. You can use these lead ones. I take a pair of pliers and I crimp it down like that. Okay, can y'all see that? Crimp it down so it won't, you see how big the eye is? It'll go over the eye of the hook. It'll slide down on your hook. You don't want that. You want it to stop. So what I'm gonna do is, I got that. I crimped the eye down where it's fairly small to stay up. That's not going to pinch the line, and it's free floating, but won't go over the eye of my hook. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, where's my bobber stops? I'm going to take a bobber stop. All right, and I'm going to slide a bobber stop on here. Okay, and I'll just show you why I'm going to do that. Just get your bobber stops, pop that on there like that. All right, once I got my bobber stop on here, okay, just a rubber bobber stop. You can get, I buy these 6 cent ones, 6 cents bobber stops at Academy. I think they're like $5 for a 2-pack. Fairly inexpensive. Where's my, okay. All right, once I got that on there, and since it's cold, I'm going to use a smaller bait. Well, let's tie a 3/0 hook on there. That'll pretty much do what I needed to do. 3/0 hook. Well, you know what? I was gonna try these worms right here. Zoom, finesse worm, chartreuse pepper. All right. So what I'm gonna do with that? I'm gonna tie on a 2/0 hook, a 2/0 worm hook. Matter of fact, let's just do a 2/0 EWG hook, because I may tie on a bigger bait, like a creature bait, and you want that hook to be able to come through that creature bait because it's a lot thicker. But it'll work in this little worm too, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie that on. All right. Tie that on. I use a uni knot on my rigs, on all my ties, even my braid. I use a uni knot. Do about 5 to 6 twists. Okay, you can go on YouTube. There's plenty of videos that shows how you do a uni knot. It's very easy, very strong. Let it. I'm going to grab the tag in here if I can get it in my teeth. just to hold the tag in and just slowly cinch it down. Like that right there. All right, so that's tight. All right, clip off your tag in. Leave just about a 3/32 of it sticking out past the knot. That way, when you winch down on the fish to set the hook, if the line slips, it won't pull the tag in out of the knot and make the knot fail. All right, so now that I got that, all right. Uh-oh. Oh, that's my bobber stop. So why ain't it sliding? All right, so I'm gonna take my bobber stop now. The reason why I'm using the bobber stop, I've watched some videos on this, but I pretty much put my ideas together on what I wanted to do. Bobber stop is really why they put it on here is technically I can't say certain words because I'm, you know, goofy like that, I guess. To protect the knot, really. Slide down and hit that bobber stop. But this is what you can do. Let me put the bait on real quick. Oh, I got some in the lizards too because Spots love chartreuse, and I bought some pepper chartreuse baits simply for Spots, but I'm gonna try for largemouth too. But days like today, largemouth, I'm pretty sure we hit this too, but that's why we're gonna try it. Gonna see. Days like today, finesse day, there is some wind, but I'm not gonna be able to go fishing today. So I'm just getting ready for maybe tomorrow, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna put this worm in there like that. Just give them something different to look at. Little finesse worm. This hook's a tad bit big for this. Okay. And text pose it. Alright, so there's our little finesse worm. Alright, and this is what I'm going to do. This is what the free rig is actually designed to do. Forget that the bobber stop's there, but I'm going to show you. So when you cast this out, and what this weight does, sliding up and down the line, it allows this bait, so when you cast it out, that this free rig will hit the bottom of the lake, okay, and then this worm will just glide down behind that weight, okay. Even if the weight slides all the way up here, okay, when it comes down, when you pull the line up, it'll make the weight slide all the way to here. Then you pull it off the bottom, you know, just that simple pull up and let it fall. It'll come up, and then that weight will fall down the line with no surface area to really fall on, like a bullet sinker. Bullet sinker's got a lot of surface area to grab that line, so it's gonna fall down a lot faster than that bullet sinker will, and this will be right behind it, just this gliding motion. And I picked this up from Mike Iaconelli, that when you do this technique, make sure you have flat bottom baits to give it that gliding motion. All right, so you want a bait with a flat bottom, so it had that nice gliding action, okay? If it's a round bottom, a worm that's fully round, or creature bait that's fully round, what it does, what it was explained, and it makes a lot of sense what Mike was saying, it'll roll. Okay, I can see that flat action, that flat bottom will catch water, and it'll keep it in a gliding action motion, and it won't roll because you know, it's flat, it's catching water. So that makes a lot of sense. So keep that in mind. And what I'm going to do with the bobber stopper as well, something else that Mike Iaconelli mentioned that I'm definitely going to try and put it to use is having that bobber stop. So now when I cast it out there, it's like a, you know, it's like a Carolina rig, but I'm not dragging it. I'm just lifting it off the bottom, let it fall, let that weight pull this worm down, and then when this weight hits the bottom, there's enough slack to just have that nice little gliding action down. You can make it as long and short as you want. But so yeah, that's what I'm going to attempt to do with that. I think it'd be a very cool technique. You can use any variety of baits you want, creature baits. I like to pick Berkley Pit Boss. Let's see, this is the Brush Hog, Zoom Brush Hog. But this is a prime example. The Zoom Brush Hog, it doesn't have a flat bottom on it. Now Berkley makes their version of the Brush Hog that's got a flat side to it, just so you could use it for that. But if you want to throw this on there, you know, it's got a nice little rolling action, however it does, not having that flat bottom, it can be more than free to do that. Use what you got. I mean, you never know, that could absolutely work. But that nice little gliding action was definitely something that the fish don't see every day in the in the fishing world, especially when this technique's not really thought about. So this is one of those techniques that I'm not going to sleep on like I did the wacky rig. I slept on that bait for a long time and definitely should have been using it more. But with that being said, thanks each and every one of y'all for watching the channel. If you ain't liked and subscribed, please like the videos and subscribe to the channel. I'll greatly appreciate the support. Again, I'm not out here trying to get sponsors. I'm not trying to get any kind of fame out of this, nothing. I just simply want to film videos and share what I do. I didn't think I'd ever be able to get in front of a camera and do this, but I actually enjoy it. It's quite nice. You know, I like sharing what I know and sharing what I learn with other people. But anyway, with that being said, thanks again. God bless, and I hope each and every one of you have a Merry Christmas. And we'll see y'all next year.